Hong Kong is a special administrative region of the People's Republic of China, handed over in early July 1997. It is considered to have a unique geographical position that has played a crucial role in its remarkable development over the past century. Located in southern China by the South China Sea, Hong Kong possesses a strategic position in terms of economic, political, and military significance within the Asia-Pacific region. Hong Kong is only about 120 kilometers south of Guangzhou, one of the largest cities in China, and approximately 40 kilometers from Shenzhen, the technology hub of China. This proximity is a vital factor that enables Hong Kong to easily access the vast domestic market of China while also serving as a gateway connecting China with international economies. The coastal location is also a prominent advantage for Hong Kong. With over 260 islands of various sizes and a coastline stretching over 730 km, Hong Kong is home to one of the best natural deep-water ports in the world, Victoria Harbor. Thanks to its favorable natural conditions, Hong Kong has long been a crucial transshipment center for the region and the world. The Port of Hong Kong has consistently ranked as the world's top container port for many years and remains among the busiest ports globally. Beyond economic factors, the geographical position of Hong Kong also holds strategic significance politically and militarily. Positioned between important maritime routes in Asia and close to regional hotspots such as the South China Sea, Hong Kong served as a crucial military outpost and British colony from the 19th century until its handover to China in 1997. This location allows Hong Kong to act as a buffer zone and intermediary center between the West and China in economic and diplomatic matters. However, the geographical position of Hong Kong also exposes it to certain natural challenges. Due to its location in a subtropical monsoon climate, Hong Kong frequently experiences tropical storms and heavy rainfall during the summer. The hilly terrain and limited land for development also contribute to the high land prices, housing costs, and living expenses in Hong Kong, which consistently rank among the highest in the world. So, what truly makes Hong Kong one of the most expensive cities in the world? For many consecutive years, Hong Kong has been ranked as the city with the highest housing costs in the world. According to real estate market reports in the Asia region, Hong Kong consistently tops the list with housing prices around $22,000 per square meter, followed by Singapore with prices around $17,000 per square meter, then Seoul in South Korea and Macau with prices around $13,000 and $10,000 per square meter, respectively. Even New York City in the United States has housing prices of just over $18,000 per square meter. Real estate prices in Hong Kong have continuously set records over the past decade. An apartment with an area of about 40 to 60 square meters in central areas such as Central Causeway Bay or mid-levels has an average price ranging from 8 million to 15 million Hong Kong dollars, equivalent to about 1 million to 1.9 million USD. Even in suburban areas like the New Territories or Tung Chung, housing prices still start at 650,000 USD or more for a small apartment under 50 square meters. According to the 2024 Demographia International Housing Affordability Survey, Hong Kong continues to hold the #1 position, with an average housing price ratio of 16.7 times the median annual household income. This means that to own a home in Hong Kong, residents need about 22 years of work to afford their house. In contrast, it takes 14 years in Tokyo, 10 years in Singapore, and 8 years in New York City. This clearly shows that housing in Hong Kong has far exceeded the affordability of most residents. The main reason for these exorbitant prices is the scarcity of land in Hong Kong, with a total area of only about 1,106 square kilometers, 40% of which is mountainous, forest, reserves, and national parks where construction is not permitted. The actual area available for construction is only about 25 to 30% of the total territory. Most of the land in this special administrative region is designated for nature conservation or used for industrial, commercial, and port purposes. Since the 1980s, real estate has become a pillar of Hong Kong's economy. Unlike other economies with diversified industries, Hong Kong has chosen a growth model based on finance, high-end services, and especially commercial and residential real estate. Due to the limited land area but high demand, controlling and trading land has become the most profitable sector here. Real estate accounts for 18 to 20% of GDP, directly contributes 35 to 40% to the annual budget of Hong Kong, providing thousands of jobs in related fields. Therefore, most of the land is under the control of large real estate corporations in Hong Kong. These corporations own the majority of land auctioned off in recent years. The systems of shopping centers and the rights to develop new housing projects are all in the hands of these real estate groups. Notable examples include Sun Hung Kai Properties, Henderson Land Development, New World Development, and CK Asset Holdings. This situation has led to a very limited amount of land available for residential development, resulting in a supply that does not meet demand, exacerbating the long-standing housing shortage. Not only are home purchase prices high, rental costs in Hong Kong are also among the most expensive, according to a 2024 survey by Business Insider. The rent for a two-bedroom apartment of about 60 square meters in central Hong Kong is around $3,600 USD. New York has prices close to $3,000 USD, while Zurich in Switzerland and Paris in France have prices around $2,600 and $2,450 USD, respectively, while Sydney and Singapore have prices around $1,900 USD. High housing costs make it difficult for residents of Hong Kong to own their own homes. Many families have to live in extremely small apartments known as cage homes or subdivided flats, with areas of only about 4 to 8 square meters, cramped living conditions, and poor sanitation. This leads to a host of social issues such as psychological stress, reduced quality of life, and negative impacts on residents' health. Due to limited land area, Hong Kong can only produce about 10% of its total domestic food demand. Approximately 90% of food must be imported, mainly from mainland China, Japan, Australia, and Europe. The high cost of imports is due to tariffs, shipping costs by sea and air, along with the fact that retail rental prices in Hong Kong are among the highest in the world. This significantly drives up food prices here. With such high food and living costs, the residents of Hong Kong are forced to spend a large portion of their income on basic living expenses, according to a survey by the South China Morning Post. An average family of 4 in Hong Kong spends about 30 to 35% of their monthly income on food and daily consumption, which is much higher than in other major cities in the region. In Hong Kong, the cost of owning a personal vehicle is truly expensive. The registration fee for personal cars in Hong Kong is calculated based on the value of each vehicle. For the first 150,000 USD, the tax rate is 46%. For the next 150,000 USD, the tax rate is 86%. For the next 200,000 USD, the tax rate is 115%, and for any amount beyond that, the tax rate will be 132%. Motorcycles are taxed at a rate of 35%. The reason Hong Kong implements such high vehicle tax policies is due to the dense population here. The government wants the people of Hong Kong to turn to public transportation systems to reduce the traffic congestion that is overwhelming in Hong Kong. Fuel prices are also one of the reasons that make residents in Hong Kong hesitate when deciding to buy a personal vehicle. According to an update from Global Petrol prices on July 14, 2025, the price of gasoline in Hong Kong remains the highest in the world at $3.53 per liter. Iceland ranks second with a price of $2.47 per liter. Next is the Netherlands with a price of $2.2 per liter. In fourth and fifth places are Israel and Denmark, with prices of $2.19 and $2.17 per liter, respectively. Meanwhile, the average gasoline price in the world is $1.29 per liter, only one-third of the price in Hong Kong. Therefore, most residents of Hong Kong choose to use public transportation instead of owning a personal vehicle, especially in the context of rising fuel prices and related costs of vehicle ownership. Hong Kong has one of the most efficient public transportation systems in Asia, with a network of MTR subways, buses, stations, and ferries connecting almost the entire region. MTR ticket prices range from 0.5 to 8.5 USD or more, depending on the distance and route, although it is considered modern and convenient for those with average or low incomes. Transportation costs still take up a significant portion of their monthly budget. On average, a worker in Hong Kong has to spend about 7 to 10% of their monthly income on commuting costs, in addition to the public transportation system. Taxis are also a popular means of transport in Hong Kong, although they are very convenient and flexible. The high gasoline prices make taxi usage not cheap. For residents with average incomes, taxis are a situational choice, not a daily means of transport. Hong Kong has long been dubbed a shopping paradise and is one of the largest luxury goods consumption centers in the world. This place has a shopping system that is planned and operated extremely professionally, gathering almost all of the biggest luxury brands in the world. Unlike regular shopping malls, the high-end shopping areas in Hong Kong are often located in iconic buildings. Five-star hotels or exclusive streets for luxury goods, such as Canton Road or Queens Road Central. This place is called a shopping paradise because Hong Kong has advantages that very few cities can match. While neighboring countries like mainland China, Japan, or South Korea impose high special consumption taxes on luxury goods from 20 to 60%. In Hong Kong, most luxury products are exempt from import duties. This results in the prices of luxury goods in Hong Kong being generally 15 to 30% lower than in neighboring regions. This is a significant difference, enough for luxury enthusiasts to be willing to fly here just for shopping. Hong Kong has long established its position as one of the leading distribution and shopping centers for luxury goods in the world. Most of the luxury goods in Hong Kong come directly from manufacturers and high-end brands worldwide. This is the main channel that ensures the authenticity and quality of the products. Many large corporations such as LVMH, which owns Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Celine, or Richemont, which owns Cartier, Montblanc, Piaget, and Kering, which owns Gucci, Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, have regional headquarters or representative offices in Hong Kong. This allows them to closely control distribution, marketing, and after-sales service. The combination of competitive prices, scarce supply, top-notch service, and exclusive events has created a lasting appeal for the luxury market in Hong Kong. It can be said that Hong Kong is truly a paradise for the wealthy, but for those with low income, it is really hard to keep up with the pace of life in this special administrative region.